Force reporting from the sidelines. Pass to Vucevic. Porter with the steal. Back to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one's good, Ayton. Facing off tonight, DB, we've got two Western Conference teams with a lot of talent and high aspirations.
Kevin, both teams believe they have what it takes to represent the West in the finals. So this is a game you look to as a litmus test for where your team is at.
Porter, no luck. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Pass to Ayton. A three-pointer off the mark. First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Lillard, top of the key. Three-pointer. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He said, let's be honest, Jimmy Butler is one guy we have to be aware of at all times. When it comes to a player who's as versatile as he is, that means the D has to be versatile too. That means showing Butler various looks and various defenders. Back over to you guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. 6 to shoot. Here's Thompson. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Ingram with the steal. There's the pick. Here's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end. Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Pass to Vucevic. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And here they come. High post Vucevic. Mitchell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Down low. Porter with the steal. Ayton in the high post. Stolen by Washington. Here's Ingram. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Ingram's got 8 points. There's a screen by Porter. Ayton in the corner. And Ayton throws it down.
This is the kind of damage DeAndre Ayton can do if he gets the right positioning. Nicely done.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. And Ayton throws it down.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the wing jumper. Goes up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Williams.
I mean, Jalen Williams is a guy who a lot of people are excited about. He has the talent to be a multi-time All-Star and perhaps an even higher ceiling than that.
And Thompson throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Ayton missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Huff. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
So at the end. And the 1 quarter of play. Still a close game.
The visiting team, 50.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. Drills it from outside.
Boy, it's just normal to see now, right? 7-footers like Bamba making threes. Has this league changed or what?
It's tipped. Out to the right wing. Outside Williams. With the teardrop. Pass to Shannon. A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice pass by Josh Green. This guy is usually someone who wants to finish. That's the right choice.
Here's Huff. This one for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. You watch him play, Doris, and Josh Green isn't a high-volume guy, but he wants to find ways to score and contribute.
He does. He uses his elite athleticism to sometimes get some sneaky offensive rebounds. He's an excellent cutter. He's willing to be patient and take opportunities given to him without plays being called.
And the basket by Lillard.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Outside, Green. Driving to the basket. And it's good for 2. Bamba's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Shannon. He sends it down right on top of Brandon Ingram.
Well, Jimmy Butler outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, "My body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too." Back over to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks. Bamba trying to break free. It's good. Green's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Back to Lillard. The shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Pass to Bamba. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
3 points.
Bamba's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Left side, Williams. Green in the high post. Back to Williams. Pass to Green. Now here's Williams. Here's Bamba. And the three off target. And here is Ingram. Thompson outside. Going inside. Rebound by Williams. Ingram with the steal.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left from the first half of basketball. To the middle. Pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
We know one of the best attributes of Mo Bamba is his extraordinary length. Boy, it is a handful for defenders to deal with.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's Vucevic missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Nobody near Williams. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. 1:03 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Ingram's got 11 points.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Pass to Bamba. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows. Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
It's Williams with the drive.
Look out, because if Jalen Williams wants to put it on the deck and get to the cup, I would not lose my mind and step in front of him.
And it's Vucevic missing. Ayton wide open. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could be without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Amen Thompson.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Mitchell's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And Thompson throws it down.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Third personal foul.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
Foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. And here's Ingram from the arc. The wide open look here for Vucevic. No good from outside. It's stolen by Vucevic. For 3, Ingram sinks the triple. Ingram's got 14 points for the game.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Mitchell in the corner. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the 3-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Reddish's shot is good.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Ayton. Williams up on top. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, "One thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting." Back to you.
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Vucevic. Thompson outside. Just 4 to shoot. There's a screen. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Williams with the ball. 8 points for him. And it's Butler missing. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
And Ayton throws it down.
DeAndre Ayton, incredible size, incredible athleticism, and refuses to go down easy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Lillard outside. Lets it go with the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And here's the break. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Reddish has got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Up by 9. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Lillard gets double teamed. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Outside Williams. He takes it in. Out to the right wing. Shannon. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
In the corner, it's Ingram. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lillard. Hits the front of the rim and out. And stolen by Thompson. Back to Lillard. Pass to Huff. Now Thompson. He's guarded by Williams. Clock at 6. That's up 2 from Lillard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 5th foul. Now Williams. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Thompson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Now, the calling card of Josh Green obviously is defense, but he has also put in a lot of work to become a more reliable shooter.
And both free throws good for Green.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Green slams it in.
Just such a tremendously explosive athlete. Josh Green doing some work.
Offensive rebound. Williams for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound. Lillard outside. Jackson in the corner. Butler with the steal. Stolen by Jackson. Jacks up a 3. And Bamba pulls it down. And there's the drive. Shot's good by Shannon.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Outside Butler. Back to Williams. Pass to Shannon. 5 on the clock. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Huff.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Josh Green.
Wily move by Ingram. Able to come up with the foul and get that shot in the air.
So both teams changing it up here. Both free throws good for Ingram. It's Williams, high post. From deep. Buries the deep ball.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Mitchell outside. Another chance here. And he figures it out with the lay-in.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Here's Ingram. Oh, the slam dunk.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Got it.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Outside Williams. Mitchell. He'll tip it. Hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
A very typical energy from Jalen Williams out there. Just a terrific job coming up with that second chance.
Here's Lillard. Not gonna go.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Williams. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
Pass to Huff. Will it go? And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Back to Porter. Six on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Lillard missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Here is Porter. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.